Hello, everybody. Sunday Adelaja here. I want to I want to welcome you to this program. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. I'm trying to work on the sound here because there is a challenge with the sound. I'm hearing my voice. It's like it's echoing. So hello everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. I want to use this opportunity to invite you to share the message and go invite your friends. Invite as many people as you can, and let's go and have this season of how to change a nation today. So how to change a nation is problem has welcome. How to change a nation is a program that is devoted to changing nations. So it's how to change a nation, and we give principles and we show videos to prove what we are talking about. So it's not just talking, but it's actually what has been done. So when we talk about changing Nigeria for good, we are not just talking about talk or empty words. We are talking about what has been done and what is still going to be done. And we have been able to, by God's grace, touch nations, and not just Ukraine alone, but even nations. And by the grace of God, we are going to do that in Africa as well. So call your friends, invite the people that might be interested in this program. And today we are going to be talking about France, influencing and affecting France. There was a time here I was having my prayers and solitude, and in the prayers, God began to show me things about France and gave me instruction to go to France. And do you know, I didn't know anybody in France at this point. I didn't know anybody in France, no connection, no pastor, no friends, no individual, not a single soul. I never knew anybody in France. This was over 10 years ago. And but I wanted to obey God, and I just said, okay, I'm going to do it. So I bought my ticket, and so on my way to France, I remember that somebody had invited me to Belgium. So on my way to France, I stopped over in Belgium, ministered in Belgium. There's a church there in Belgium. I think they call it Jerusalem or something, or New Jerusalem or something. So ministered in New Jerusalem, stayed there for 2 days, and then went to France for a week. And so after my visit to France, just being there for a week, you see, this is what the gospel of the kingdom can do. People say there are some countries that are difficult, and people talk about France as a difficult country. But I will not tell you what happened, all right? Let the French people themselves begin to tell you what happened. The white French people and black French people, they began to come to Ukraine. They came back to Ukraine like a year later or 6 months later with testimonies of what has changed in their lives and in their ministry and in their country since Pastor Sunday visited their country just for 1 week. And it was unbelievable what happened there. So if you know anybody in France, I think we still have some of the messages. If you look for them, I think they used to call the channel Top Christian. I think they used to call it Top Christian website. We used to have a lot of my, not a lot, but maybe about 10 of my messages there while I was, and including the prophecy that God gave me about France. So right now I'm going to go and show the video of these French people coming to bring good news and testimony from France of what God did with my one visit. Just only one time I've been to France. I don't think I've been there ever since. I think it was the only time I've ever been to France, and thank God for that. But you know, funny enough, it was so impactful that the French television came looking for me. French television 2 times. They were coming here two years consecutively to say, we used to have churches here now, but who are you? You came one time, and you know the whole place is shaking. And what are these French television? They call one Canal 2, canals. What do you call it 2 again in French? I forgot. Anyway, and then Canal 5, so Sant or something. So it's 2 channels, Canal 5, Canal 2. They came different times just to come to Ukraine, just to see for themselves and to shoot. So what I'm trying to say is that the gospel of the kingdom will work even in France, in anywhere, any place. And again, when I went to France, it was not just the black people that were coming, it was the white people as well coming to attend. And you know, great job, great work who have been done for that week. So any ground could be broken. And if you have the gospel of the kingdom and you have personal relationship with God, you can break through in any territory, in any country. So let's have a look at this video. It will start with the music. Then after the music, we'll go to, we'll introduce the French people who will testify. But for some of you who might want to call in and contribute to the show, it's easy to do it. You just need to do the normal way we do it. Go to Facebook Messenger, and when you get there, look for Move Agents. Move Agents. And Move Agents, you just write to us that you want to call or you want to contribute. Once you do that, we will call you back. So go to Move Agents on Facebook Messenger and say you want to contribute, and we'll call you back. Okay? Here we go to the video right now. It starts with the music, and after that, they will introduce the French people.
Вся слава Иисусу!
Воздайте славу Господу! Благословляем нашего брата! Наш праздник, он только набирает обороты. Он будет до самого вечера. Поэтому наберитесь духа, наберитесь силы. Вы получите необыкновенный подарок. Все французы,
all people from France, please come out on the stage.
One, two.
Good day, Ukraine. Молодец.
Trying to speak our language.
Hallelujah, Ukraine. We thank you very much for inviting us. We came from France. with a message of peace and love. We thank you, the embassy of God. Pastor Sunday, Pastor, we greet you sincerely with your birthday. Happy birthday. The embassy of God, we greet you with the 13th anniversary. Let God bless you. The Ukrainian language I've learned in 2 days. But I'm planning next year, to speak English fluently. We are thanking you sincerely. We love you tremendously. Pastor Sunday, happy birthday to you.
Bonjour, Pastor Sunday.
Здравствуйте, Pastor Sunday.
Bonjour.
Hello, Pastor Sunday. Hello, dear church.
Je voudrais
I would like
dire quelques paroles avec
to
un
say
verset de
some words
Я бы хотел с вами поделиться одно слово из места из Писания.
from the scriptures, and our brother will read it.
Здесь Слово Божье говорит: искал я у них человека, который
The word said,
поставил бы стену.
I was looking for a man who would rise up a wall and would stand for me.
Lorsque le pasteur Sunday est venu en décembre dernier,
And I found this scripture because when Pastor Sunday came to France, we were so surprised with the visit.
nous avons été surpris qu'il ait trouvé le temps.
Yeah, and we were so surprised that he found a time for France. And I want to say, and he has a wonderful lady with him. And it was a big... For a long time we have prayed for France. For a long time we were building a wall, we were building a church in France. For a long time we were struggling a lot of troubles in France. And for a long time we have been praying, Lord, help us. And when Pastor Sunday came, that's the time when the Lord answered our prayers. And we read in this book, in Ezekiel, the Lord says, I need the man.
Est fait par l'action du Saint-Esprit au travers des hommes.
And the word of the Holy Spirit work is implemented through the men. And here we believe that the Lord sent his disciple to us to France. We gratify and we thank him for giving us his time. And we thank the church for letting him out and coming to France. And in this church, we're greeting you with your anniversary. And Pastor Sunday, happy birthday. Pastor Bossy, you're invited here.
Alléluia.
And this is our French flag. Red, blue and white colors.
Nous avons vu hier ce que nous voulions voir en France.
What we saw here yesterday, we desire to see in France.
Sentinelle en intercession.
And we saw here the army that were standing as a watch for the country. And the armies who are marching by year 2007, and we know this is the year of France. And the pastors are coming here for this purpose. And we need, dear friends, with your support and your watch, can we rely on you? We need you. You are with us. Be with us and support us. We have the only aim. Let God bless you abundantly. I would like to sing to you a song which is quite prophetic. To my heart. And I would like to tell how I adore and admire everything that our pastor made for all of you.
Et nous croyons vraiment que le pasteur Sunday et son épouse
and we believe that Pastor Sunday with his wife and their children, they're a great present for our planet. And we're praying for the protection upon them. And so they would prosper. So they would prosper wider upon this wonderful family. And let God bless you abundantly. And I want to present you with this song.
En ce jour, France, ma belle, après avoir fait le tour des pays de ma planète, je t'envoie ce mot d'amour. Il se prépare une fête ce soir à Jérusalem. Je voudrais que tu sois prête pour le roi qui t'aime. Ma belle, il faut te préparer. Le roi vient te chercher au festin de l'éternité. Il veut te faire danser. Son sang est là pour te laver de tes péchés passés. Son huile pour te parfumer, son or pour te barrer. Je t'ai donné tant de grâce, de beauté et de passion. Belle France, tant de charme t'ont fait perdre la raison. Révolution, décadence, tu as fait de mauvais choix. Tu as brisé notre alliance en méprisant nos lois. Ma belle, il faut te réveiller. Le roi vient te chercher. Sa majesté va t'attirer et tu vas t'envoler. Révolution, ne vois-tu pas les témoins d'autrefois? Chevaliers, serviteurs et rois, j'étais si fière de toi. Tes enfants à la mamelle donnent les oracles du roi. Je connais même une pucelle qui brûla d'amour pour moi. Vieille France, ton histoire m'a fait pleurer bien des fois. Après ces heures de gloire, tu es tombée si bas. Ma belle, il faut te relever. Le roi vient te chercher, ôte ses vêtements souillés et vient te purifier. Son sang est là pour te laver de tes péchés son huile pour te parfumer, son or pour te barrer. Tu as perdu, vieille France, ta jeunesse d'autrefois, beauté de ta dépendance et de ton amour pour moi. À moins que tu ne te repentes, le roi partira sans toi, et un grand temps d'épouvante alors t'ébranlera. Dajcie name, dolce vremeni, dajte name, dolce vremeni. Please Lord, give us more time. Encore un peu de temps, Seigneur, encore un peu de temps. Terre de France, sois prête, Dieu prévient tous ses enfants. N'entends-tu pas la trompette et l'armée du Tout-Puissant? Reviens, reviens-moi ma belle, ensemble recommençons. À nouveau tu seras celle qui portera mon nom. Terre de France, sois prête, Dieu prévient tous ses enfants. N'entends-tu pas la trompette et l'armée du Tout-Puissant? Reviens, reviens-moi ma belle, ensemble recommençons. À nouveau tu seras celle qui portera mon nom. God bless you.
Okay. That Maya is needed. All right. I'm going to continue soon, but before then, I want to say a few words. You know, every country is, God is hungry that every country will come and bow our knees before the Lord. That's why I wrote this book. And this is the book that changed the life of Anojo. I'm sure all of you know Anojo, right? The one that does Pastoring Without Tears with me and Ask Pastor Sunday. So Anojo read this book and said it changed his life, turned his life around, because he was able to know and discover the purpose of his country and also his own role in that country. So this book, the good thing about this book is that you cannot read this book and not discovering the purpose of your country and then your role in that country. So I want to challenge all of you to go, especially if you are from France or any of these countries, get this book, Discovering the Purpose and Calling of Nations. You know, you will be shocked about what you will discover. I mean, you will even get to know why you are born in the country where you are born in. So in this country, in this book, I'm explaining how every country can discover its purpose, just like every individual, how every individual can discover its purpose and calling. The same way, how every individual can, every nation can discover its purpose and calling. But especially if you are a believer there, you'll be able to help your country to discover the purpose, and you yourself will have understanding why you are black or why you are born in the country where you are born in. This is the key. So is it possible to subdue every nation to the Lord? Yes. And you will discover that in this book. And in this book, I spoke about England, America, France, Germany, Nigeria, and just all, you know, just the strategy and the formula on how to discover the purpose of every nation. And national greatness begins from here. This is what national greatness starts from. This book is about how to make your nation great by discovering and fulfilling its purpose. So I'm just looking at the way that lady was praying, and you know, she was singing, but her song was a prayer, praying to God for France, that God will give them more time and redeem France for them. But yeah, but we need knowledge to know how to do that. So even though I might not be able to go to France or Italy or whatever country you have seen God has placed you, get the book. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it on Kindle Unlimited for free. You can read it there for free. You can get it on Okada Books. And so, you know, just go and get knowledge. It doesn't matter if you're going to buy it on Amazon or you're going to read it for free, but just go and get the knowledge. All right, let's go back. There's another French person that wants to talk to the video.
What a surprise!
Bonjour.
Merci
Goma.
You know, this church of Pastor Goma, they accepted me. They have a choir, a gospel choir. It's so impressive. They're singing, so they welcomed me, and they would like to come here with the whole choir here. But I think next time they will come as a choir here.
J'ai été vraiment très touchée par le racisme ici, le reportage qui a été...
I was so impressed and touched with the comments about racism yesterday. And the song I would like to sing is called My Prayer. And I'm praying, and my prayer, as Martin Luther said, is that beyond the race, beyond the color of skin, we should have a heart as God's heart, so that we could teach everyone to have a God's heart. Pastor Sunday, your battle is our battle, and we're together with you, Pastor. I would like to read this song. My prayer, let your warm side be directed at our ways. Let your internal wisdom direct us into tomorrow. This is my prayer to you, Father. Please show me the way. Preserve us through your righteousness and grace.
These are some of the most important gospel singers in France. They sing gospel.
Ton regard divin se pose sur nos vies. Ta sagesse infinie nous conduise vers demain. C'est là ma prière, oh, vers toi tendre Père, oh, montre-nous la voie, garde-nous en toi. Ta grâce guide nos pas.
Que ta lumière brille,
que ta lumière brille,
illumine
nos vies,
comme les étoiles scintillent,
comme les étoiles scintillent
au milieu de la nuit,
au milieu de la nuit.
C'est là ma prière,
c'est là ma prière,
vers toi tendre Père,
vers toi tendre Père.
Seigneur, montre-nous la voie. Oh Lord,
garde-nous en toi.
Garde-nous en toi. Par ta grâce guide nos pas. traînées, souffrances ne seront plus, où les cœurs brisés retrouvent l'espoir perdu, et dans la mer, seul ton amour pour nous brillera comme un feu qui ne s'éteint pas. Que la vie soit pour nous. Que la vie soit pour nous. Une occasion d'aimer. L'occasion d'aimer. De partager l'amour. De partager l'amour. Que tu nous as donné. Que tu nous as donné. C'est notre prière. C'est notre prière. Fais-toi tendre Père. Fais-toi tendre Père. Montre-nous la voie. Garde-nous en toi. Par ta grâce guide nos pas. Montre-nous la voie qui nous mène à toi. Nous marcherons par la foi.
Excellent. You know what?
You know what? Listen, please. I want to tell the French,
Je veux vous dire, vous le français,
as if the French television was kind of spying upon us, as if we had a French television here, the 5th channel,
Canal 5 était ici.
and different reporters. Not the reporters that used to be, but the new reporters.
Et ils sont ici maintenant là. Peut-être qu'ils sont dans la salle ici.
Maybe they're still here in the hall.
Et ils m'ont demandé où sont les Français.
And they asked, do we have French here?
Les Français ils sont ici.
So I'm saying, here are the French.
Merci beaucoup.
They're saying that they love you very much.
So one of the things that when I went there, even though I was there in France just for 1 week, there was so much impact that we started a school. We started a school there immediately. And the school that we started, we call it School of Strategies, how to build a strategy to win France and Europe. So we had 200 students, 200 to 250 students in France. But I was not able to run the school because I'm here in Ukraine, but the school was being run by the French people. So that strategy that they were asking me, the French people were begging me, let's build this school strategy, teach us all what you know. So that's what is in this book. The strategy to win your nation, the strategy to subdue a nation to Christ. Get the book, Discovering the Purpose and Calling of Nations. Book here. Let's hear this beautiful girl sing.
Make me free as a bird in the heaven. I could fly on the wings of air to fly to you. Make me invisible that I could see my reflection in the river that comes from spring. To you, I will follow at the pure river for you. My heart and my love, all for you. Make me happy. All my dreams would come true. So I could swim in the ocean of your eternal love. I don't want to make mistakes. I don't want to fall down. But to get to my dream and to bring your love. All I need is your love. Keep me from sorrow. I will fly to you. I will flow as a pure river for you. 'Cause you is my heart, and my love is only for you. Destiny. For you is my heart and my love. It's only for you. Praise the Lord.
Аллилуйя, воздайте славу Господу.
Give all the glory to God.
Okay. All right, guys, that is our time with France today. And, you know, just how God could use just one visit to affect a whole nation. And For those people who want to call, maybe you want to call or you want to contribute to this program or you want to share something or you want to ask a question, go ahead. Our program, you can do it by going to Facebook Messenger. If you go to Facebook Messenger, you will find Move Agents. Move Agents in Facebook Messenger, Move Agents. And in Move Agents, you'll be able to just write us a message and say, I want to contribute or I want to call. And then we will call you back. Just write a message to us that you want to call because we are finishing right now. So, but in the evening, I'm going to have a wonderful program with another Adelaja. This Adelaja, she is not taking last at all. She's not, she's a good Adelaja, a good representation of Adelaja. So this Adelaja is based in Nigeria, but was born in the UK, grew up in America, but she's doing something that nobody has ever done in Africa before. She's doing farming in containers. She's Angel Adelaja. She'll be with me tonight at 7 o'clock our time, and that's 5 o'clock British time. So Angel Adelaja, maybe some of you have heard about her. Angel Adelaja using containers and trains and containers to do farming and growing vegetable in the containers. So we're going to have her live today, and you'll be able to talk to her and hear her story. But meanwhile, this is the book. That is the book that the French people were asking me why they asked me to start a school, because I didn't have so many books that time in English language. But I was only, I only had to be traveling or be sending my disciples. So we started a school, like I said, in France called School of Strategy. It's called the Strategic, I think. And like I said, over 200 students were there, and it was very, very engaging. And unfortunately, I don't have too many materials in French, but I hope in the future we'll have more books and more of my materials in French language. So it's been nice being with you guys, and we'll see you in the next 4 hours, or no, in the next 3 hours. In the next 3 hours. So in the next 3 hours, I'm going to have one young, dynamic girl that is taking our world by storm, and she's my family name person, Adelaja as well. So see you guys soon. Peace.